Lights, camera, action.
It's your boy VA, the nigga with the white wife. The garage talk is in full effect. Hit that like, subscribe button, comment, do whatever. We giving it to you live, raw, and uncut. Ah!
So,
He feel emotional.
yeah, he talking a lot of aggression, right? He go like he talking his sternum.
His emotions.
I mean, that was a great topic, but we have to talk about an unfortunate death. The rapper Young Dolph has passed away, and what are you guys' thoughts on it?
It's terrible. Thoughts on what exactly? Him dying or?
All of it.
It saddens me that a lot of people die in their own city, I guess, but like that's what made me feel like the most like like a joke, like dang, in your own city.
I know,
like,
I did see.
that made me feel like I guess a little more like oof.
Nah, it may not matter the circumstance, but I did see an album cover with the Illuminati eye.
Wow.
She going to let you go with the lump. Do you think? Shit.
Yeah.
I mean, not saying that I'm not saying what happened to him, he deserved that at all. I'm just saying, do people...
I'm going to piggyback on that.
Yeah,
I'm going to help you because I'm actually the one that sent her the album cover. Because when you told me about the topics of the day, I told her about it, and she was like, I didn't know who Young Dolph is. So I want to give her some background. And essentially, my feelings on the situation is he knew it was coming. He mentioned in his songs that he would have to be the person to sacrifice himself, so he wouldn't have to sacrifice anybody in his family. And I think everything that he has done this last year has led up to his assassination. Because essentially he was assassinated, just like Mo3, just like Nipsey.
King
Von. I mean, it was an assassination. But
You think it's assassination from the Illuminati?
And I want to use that term very loosely, but I think that there are powers that be in the industry where there are certain sacrifices that you have to make. And I don't think he wanted to make the biggest sacrifice, which would be someone else, so he sacrificed himself.
I don't think Young Dolph is that big for the niggas want him to sacrifice.
You say that, but a lot of people felt the same way about Mo3. A lot of people felt the same way about Nipsey, but if you do a little research into all of those gentlemen, they all pretty much were on the same label. They all owned their masters. They all mentioned having to make a sacrifice.
If you see what I'm saying, like, with females, see how detailed that shit was. But like, no, I'm just saying, now be honest, like, but in my mind, from all those dudes, she said, what kind of lifestyle they live?
And that's what makes it
What kind of
easier.
lifestyle?
That's what makes it easier. That's what makes it easier. That's what makes it easier to be like, oh, he was just killed by a gang member.
I just saying, I have
the life they live.
in my mind, I have proof of that. I have proof of them, that lifestyle they really live. I have proof of that. I don't have no proof of them niggas being in the line, in the whatever that shit. I don't have proof of that. I just have hearsay. But I have proof of them niggas being in shootouts and doing that stuff and having beef. So I'm going with that. Like I know that.
There's like actual factual proof of the Illuminati stuff. His album name was pre-Illuminati. He literally sitting on the album like this.
I think sometimes it's just right in our face, but we don't want to see it. And it's like, I'm telling you. I'm showing you. It's right here.
That's going to the person. It's like shit. Like I said, if I was explaining that shit to you and say, it's right here, it's in your face, the gang violence, the da-da-da-da-da, you don't want to see it. So it goes to the person. I don't want to see that. You know what I'm saying? The Illuminati shit. Like you saying like this right in my face. Yeah, I hear that shit. I hear that shit all the time. Maybe I don't want to see that and believe that shit. Like, and maybe people don't want to believe that. Cause I can show you that as well. The gang violence of this, these talking niggas talking crazy, having these beefs and this and that. But you don't want to believe it. You want to believe this.
No, I believe that as well. I believe it all. What do you have to say about
because we don't have any hard. We don't know. We never talked to the man that I'm aware of.
Right, and that's what I'm like. That's what I was telling
day-to-day, so
Apple earlier today. I said sometimes these
assessment.
Conversations get a little tricky, in my opinion, because some people get hot and heavy and heated with it. But we don't live these folks' lives. We ain't going to Young Dolph's house. We ain't talk to him. We don't know his address. He can tell us he live in Timbuktu, and we just believe it because he said it, but he may live in Miami. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it just depends. So I think it gets really
that's the catch with
sketchy with that. We don't know what these folks live in.
I mean, for me personally, I see racism, and when I say racism, I see it as like, with black people, self-hatred is real. Jealousy is real. You know what I mean? Seeing another black man doing better than you, or, you know what I'm saying, the girl want to mess with him, you know what I mean? All these things play a role into, I feel like, some of these rappers' lives, you know what I mean? I don't know about the Illuminati, I'll be quite fair and honest with you, but I do know that's real, you know what I mean? I deal with that. I can relate to that. I feel like some people would be jealous of me for whatever reason. And it's like, I'm just living my life. So when I look at that, that's what I see it.
I guess it's just like you said about what shaped your experience is. What shapes your perception is your experience, and like, you know what I'm saying, what you're interested in. If you don't have an interest in Illuminati stuff or whatever, never really read into it, never looked at it. Yeah, that won't be what you focus on in that type of setting. But if you have learned about it, read about it, studied it in any kind of way, then maybe that would be what you think happened. I don't know what happened. I think it was sad.
On that energy, bro. Like, I think that's just the energy they had around him. Maybe the exception is Nipsey Hussle, because he wasn't like that. His energy,
he shifted his energy. So he had that same energy that all these other rappers I just named had, but he shifted his energy. Yeah, so did Dolph.
But if you go listen to Dolph music and Nipsey Hussle music, totally different thing. Totally different thing.
I disagree.
I
see similarities.
I see similarities, bro, but Nipsey got more of a message in his music, bro.
Dolph do too.
What?
I feel like
I do too, and I'm a Dolph fan. I can't just like name stuff off the top of my head,
right. No, I'm a Dolph fan. I fuck with Dolph.
Right. No, I didn't say you said. I just like you said.
Like I said, I listen to music, and you can just tell the difference between
the two.
Cause like there's some people they used to say to me, Nipsey didn't have a message, and I'd be like,
a lot of people said that to me as well, and I was a big Nipsey fan. I'm like,
and I was not necessarily, but when I did hear his music, I could get that there was a message in it, and I didn't even listen to him.
But I say this.
I didn't even really listen to his music. I listened to a lot of interviews.
I listened to Bullets Ain't Got No Name, 1, 2, and 3, right, of Nipsey. All he talking about is gang culture. All he's talking about is his affiliation.
How long ago was that?
That was...
That's why she said his energy has shifted, bro. I don't think Dolph energy shift from that. Dolph still talking about trapping and doing that shit. Nipsey talking about shit he don't really been through, like his real true story. Most of these rappers exaggerate to make it sound good.
I don't think Dolph was exaggerating. I don't think when he say Yo Gotti brother he was throwing him bricks or whatever, I don't think he was
No, I'm not even saying that, but like to say that he in the trap house. I'm in the trap. Nipsey ain't finna say he in the trap house now.
He did. Plenty of times.
Not now, bro. Like
his recent,
like
that last album.
And what he talking about is his them experience that he really had. He ain't talking about being in the trap house in 2021. He talking about motivating niggas and doing different shit. I don't think Dolph is doing that right. He ain't stepped into that level yet. Bro.
He hadn't stepped into
that level yet, bro.
No,
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like it's a different.
But he was getting there. Girl. But Dolph was getting there.
No, exactly. But I hear that.
Getting there.
I don't think he was on that level, bro.
Not yet.
With Nipsey, it's just niggas die every day, B. Like his energy, he was doing what he was trying to do. I ain't saying Dolph wasn't, bro. Because I hear that, like, now that it come out, Dolph was doing some shit, bro. Yeah. But he still rapped with that energy, bro. And like that street mentality energy, bro. Like choppers in the trunk, bang, bang. Like you can hear the music,
I was just gonna say the same thing. Like I think that because I was listening to Whack 100 and he said something like personally like I didn't. He was like and he was talking about his old albums and him being a blood. I personally didn't like some of the stuff he said about Bloods in his music.
Who, Young Dolph?
Nipsey.
Nipsey. Yeah.
You know what I mean? That stuff carries with you.
You know
bro.
I mean? It ain't gonna carry with whacking them because them niggas celebrity and they ain't stupid enough to fuck up the bag. Yeah. But your fans and all these other niggas that want a name, nah, that shit. I remember you whole ass nigga done it. Like, nigga, I'm gonna get bro. Like, you can't have that energy. Mo 3 with that energy, bro. Just every time I heard Mo 3, bro, I be like, bro, you asking to die, my nigga. I fuck with your niggas. There's pain behind it, bro. You can hear it, bro. But like, you asking to die, bro. Like at an early age, bro. You just that energy, like All of I be saying, I be like, bruh, like I wasn't surprised when it happened.
So you think it has a lot to do with the way the energy you put out?
No doubt.
100%. I think
No
if you're trying
doubt.
to shift, you're gonna have to shift
No
that in your
doubt.
music as well when it comes to a message.
Yeah.
If you constantly talking about gangbang, it's still energy. It's what you're attracting. It's manifesting. It's all the things. Yeah, I may put this persona on for you because I'm the celebrity, but you gotta watch this persona you're putting on as well because that is you're manifesting those things to come to you.
But what you say earlier, why J. Cole can ride around with a backpack and a bike?
That was interesting to me because
Why?
I was like, oh, he's buying
Because
stuff.
his energy,
He
he don't
not
portray that shit.
He
He don't put that out there. So
He
niggas
ain't
like,
on
he not on that, bro.
But
Like,
I
why
think
we?
too, it goes into like you know, with J. Cole, the style of dressing.
No doubt.
Dolph got chains on. Nipsey got chains.
But that's part of that life. Like
And you
I
going to
think-
your
I think-
hood,
I think that
them niggas
I
ain't
think
got
that
it.
Cole. I think that Cole genuinely likes making music as an expression of all the things that's inside of him. That is all. It's not to incite anything. It's not to encourage anything. I just think he like making music. He likes saying that people vibe to the shit. You know, he go play a little basketball, chill with his family. Like, I don't know what his kid look like. I don't know what his girl look like. I don't know any of that about him. Literally, I just know that he be in the street with a backpack, 3 shirts, some hooping shorts, some
This
fresh
pod
shoes,
blow like
and
this.
some dreads.
That's why I'm at, bro. And that's why niggas ask me why J. Cole my favorite rapper. I like the way he move. Like I want to move like that, bro.
Like, and
Niggas
I've
don't
watched
know the-
interviews. I've watched interviews with him. He's very articulate. He not.
Let me ask you.
It's not like rah rah.
Do you think a person like Kendrick Lamar or J. Cole, do you think they have to make these sacrifices as well?
I do, but I think they know how to make them, in a sense of. I don't know how to really articulate it, but I just think they're way much more smarter with how they're making them.
Correct.
And
I don't know.
I think that it's just, I think they all do. I really do. I just think there's a certain
what you
way.
sacrifice, what you work.
You'd be surprised. I
What
mean,
I'm
I
saying.
strongly agree that. Oh, I
I've
don't.
heard
don't
like
know.
his family and his people
They
and all
people
types
really
of
be
things.
sacrificing
I don't know.
things.
I don't know. I don't.
I think that shit
there's
just
humiliation.
stories, bro. Like,
Do
cause
you?
like.
It's in our faces.
Every people die every day, and when it's a celebrity, that person that like they family can't die. When all of a sudden a celebrity person's family member die, it's Illuminati. Why couldn't they just die? Because people die every day.
It depends on the situation.
I mean, cause like for me, I look at it like this. If I'm a person of power, and you want a record deal from me, okay, and let's say it's a woman. Yeah, well, you give me some of that cat, I'll go ahead and give it to you.
Correct. No, why what?
No, I.
No, but I totally get that. I get how that.
And technically, that's a sacrifice that she has to make.
Yeah, and I
in
would
order
say
for the fight.
that I don't comprehend it being Illuminati because I feel like that's in the workplace, that's in different aspects of life that people do that.
Illuminati just
I'm
means
just saying,
enlightened one.
What is it? What is like? Why are you telling me to kill your mama? What is that? What is that doing? Like what is that? Like what is that doing?
They don't say that. Oh my
What
God.
they say
They
then?
don't sit there and be like, sign this contract to kill your mama. That's not how it goes. They
It's
just
all-
go ahead.
I don't know. I think I was just about to say it all ties into like
Preference.
energy.
Bro, I'm like a nigga. I gotta. Yeah, y'all say it's aliens out here. I believe, but I gotta see it for myself.
And that's what we're
And
gonna
I
I gotta
leave.
see it.
That's what we're gonna leave
I gotta
that.
see it, bro. I gotta see it, bro.
That's what we're gonna leave that.
I
Because
haven't
I don't know anything about it.
I gotta
It's
see it,
apart-
bro.
I haven't
Things
seen
I
Kendrick
have,
Lamar
like-
and J. Cole and them portray Illuminati. I haven't seen them. do that.
Kendrick Lamar do it all the time.
Look,
Y'all
hold on, let me ask y'all a question real quick. Just say,
He's smoking on top fives. I do know
look,
that.
this podcast blow. We get to a place, da-da-da-da-da.
You gonna sacrifice?
My mama died.
No.
Y'all say I'm saying they get to a place where it's booming, like we known and we got money to where these niggas at. And my mama died. would y'all think I sacrificed my mama?
No.
Well, listen.
So why you think
Wait,
you don't know them, bro? You can think what you want to
The
think.
reason that we wouldn't think that is because we know you, but that doesn't mean somebody sitting behind a screen wouldn't assume that that doesn't know you and don't have no contact with
But
you.
I'm saying like,
But to answer your question, yes, somebody could think that. We wouldn't
But I'm
think it
saying-
because we know you.
that's all I'm saying. Like,
But I do understand,
movie
like, that
idea.
might be the normal,
On the
like,
outside
it
looking
was
in.
time for her to
Niggas
die
on
at
the
that
outside
time.
looking in. So why care what they think, bro? What your inner circle know you, bro? Like, that's noise. That's like, y'all niggas don't know me, bro. Who gives a fuck what y'all think? Who cares y'all think I'm in a...
But that ain't what we talking about.
Man, that's what it boils down to, man. That's what the shit boils down to, man. Like,
Is it?
I don't give a fuck what y'all niggas think I'm in Illuminati or I didn't, bro. Who gives a shit?
I would like to actually hear a little bit more though from our guest.
Cause I don't want to cause no drama.
Ain't no
I don't know.
Look, this is a safe
But
space.
here's the thing, I'm gonna be honest
Now
with
when
you.
you start mentioning
I don't know to the full extent.
Right.
Heck, I didn't
That's why I said
even
we
know.
gonna end it right there.
I didn't even know who Dolph was. But I have seen Beyonce portray the Illuminati in ways and things like that. So my thing is, my thing for the artist is this. Why are you broadcasting or showing these things if you don't have nothing to do with it?
Because most of the time they don't.
That is
If
a
you-
strong thing to be
If
sitting
you
there
know
doing.
how
And
busy these people are, like, just think they got time to say, yeah, I like that pic, do this, like, yeah, run this video, like they directing the video. No, hey, you gotta be at the video, shoot this.
Well,
that,
you
and
need
that.
to have
Bro,
you need to
like,
have somebody in your
yeah,
corner to say,
somebody,
I'm not shooting
some
that
people
album
do.
cover with the
Some people
Illuminati
do.
red eye. I'm not
I
doing that.
believe Chris might be a person who like directs a lot of his stuff and his art and his album covers and
okay, Lil Wayne doesn't. 'Cause he don't say that shit.
Yeah.
He don't say like, I just do
But I'm not arguing whether people don't. I'm saying there are some people that do though. Is what I'm saying.
Gotcha.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying.
So
There are
I
some people
can't.
involved in every
To
particular
your
aspect.
question, expand
I
on
don't know
that.
you
I
now.
just feel
That's
like
the,
you
to me,
track
that's what it
you
boils
bring.
down to. We can sit and make whatever type of assessment or assumption we want to make
Speculate
because we
all
are,
we-
like we already said, none of us are intimately connected to that
Sure.
situation at all.
Let me
Like,
say
I
that.
know,
These are just opinions.
Sure, yeah, just opinions.
We don't have any
Don't know.
facts ideally besides what has been
I don't
published. in the
know
media.
how you niggas got your money.
Like
You got your money.
like I
Shit, you got your money, bro.
It's 10:05.
oh my god.
Sure.
Go ahead.
Nah, because I had heard of a friend, he's a Freemason. I'm sorry, he's not even a friend, but I work with him.
Look at this nigga. Nigga, you not my friend, Freemason, man.
And I was, and he was telling me, he was like, man, you know, my niece be saying I'm in Illuminati, right?
This nigga ain't got no money, huh?
It don't have nothing to do with money.
What? All these niggas be talking about an Illuminati be
They have
rich.
money, yeah.
They be
They
bread
billionaires
up.
and like
This nigga broke
millionaires.
talking about. She say I'm in the.
So,
Get
he
your
was like,
Freemasonry is
This
So-
is
it's part of the occult, but that's
so
what
he
we
was
can
like, you know, she said I'm in Illuminati or whatever, and he was like, you know, she be saying these things, but he started telling me about, he was like, yeah, man, you know, me and my Freemason people, you know, man, we pick up strippers and
Oh, God.
we do this and yeah, I drove a chick down to Austin and you know, my buddies, they had they chicks and it was some creep orgy shit going on.
Sound like.
And I was like,
on Freemason group.
and I'm laughing because I was like, damn, bro, that's what they be saying about you niggas. Like, you know, like, you know what I mean? But it didn't, it sounded like regular shit. Like, I don't indulge in that, but it just sounded like some regular nigga shit niggas be on. Like, I couldn't say
How
Illuminati.
you become a Freemason? Anybody know?
I don't even understand
It's a
their
secret society. You have to
I know a
be.
lot of niggas that say they Freemason. Like, nigga, how did they let you in and not let me in? Like,
Basically,
really,
you
have to be
I'm way
invited.
cooler than you, my nigga. Like, they fuck with me, bro. Like,
You have to be invited.
I wouldn't want to.
And sometimes it comes from generations. I know they asked my dad, he declined.
I ain't gonna lie.
who asked him? Niggas, who asked him?
And who are they?
The Freemasons asked him.
Who the? Bro,
The Freemasons
Society for a reason.
Secret
That's scary.
That one ain't out.
Not all the time, but
That one ain't out because you
but
don't
they
know.
recruit and they approach you.
I ain't dating no Mason.
No, people really ascribe to that.
They recruit.
Ascribe to that.
They recruit. Like and my grandfather was a 33rd Mason, so he was high up, and they tried to recruit my dad. My dad said no. It's creepy.
I mean, cause like my mom was in the army and she said they offered her or somebody
To be an Eastern Star.
So hold on. See, look, we get somewhere. So the motherfuckers that's like done some service or something?
No. It doesn't necessarily
It has
have.
nothing to do with
I'm
anything.
saying,
That has nothing to do with anything.
no, she said that your father was in the what? Like,
She ain't say
Well,
nothing
no.
about-
My dad wasn't in anything.
Okay.
My grandfather was a 33rd Mason, and
Oh, that makes my
yeah. So he was like a higher up, and they recruited my dad or tried to.
I'm trying to help you out.
But you said you had a cousin. Who said you had a cousin? You had a cousin
cousin what?
in the military. Who
My
had?
mom was in the army.
Oh, mom. You had a mom,
Yeah.
and it was offered to her.
Yeah, she's and she would tell because my mom would read books and she would tell me and my sister to read these books and things of that nature. But she said they offered her and she broke it down like it wasn't really a big deal.
Correct. They do.
I know a homeboy that went to school with.
A buddy of mine is Eastern Star. I didn't ask any questions.
They recruit. I don't want you to recruit me. Yeah.
Yeah.
What I'm gonna get being a
You
Mason?
know what I told that nigga?
Oh, there's
You
something.
type that shit up, nigga. Sit that shit to us, make us believe that bullshit.
Goodbye.
But
Buenas noches.
I was gonna say, but like even
Buenas noches.
the guy that I was talking
Good
about,
night.
though, the guy that I was talking about, he did have like certain connections.
Correct. You have to have connections.
Yeah, like he would tell me he knew people that were in the DEA, FBI.
Oh my God. All of that.
He knew. I mean, he had a degree.
Attorneys,
All that.
lawyers,
You know what I mean? It wasn't just like
judges.
he was connected.
Look, you see these motherfuckers he tell you about?
Listen, you know how he
You know what? Look,
He
maybe
need to see
he's
that
just a good storyteller.
He need the alien needs to
Maybe he
probe
just
him.
convinced you.
The
some
alien
shit.
gonna have to probe him.
Damn right.
While he
he is.
awake.
No,
While he awake.
but sometimes people have it on their cars. They have
People have it on their
I know the
cars.
symbols. You know what I mean? But
The symbol is creepy.
It's a lodge. They some lodge or whatever.
Yeah, and they be like in random spots. I'm like, what the?
Yeah, like when I was in
Weird.
Rockwall, I saw.
Oh, they be everywhere. Yeah.
There's a very popular one that we go to. It's a pool in White Rock. Oh my God! It's a lodge in White Rock that it's a public pool and they let people come and swim and everything.
It's a thing over there.
Yes, the one that Sandra goes to. Oh my God, I can't think of the name of it, but there's a very popular lodge.
I ain't gonna lie, the
it's
one
a
in
public pool.
Rockwall, it's like it's ducked.
It's kind of ducked off, but
It's kind of ducked off, kind of quiet.
Yeah.
And you really wouldn't know it's a lodge or if you don't know the symbol.
Correct.
But I know the symbol, so I'd
Correct.
be like, oh damn, that's a
Yeah.
Masonry thing or whatever.
They're hidden in plain sight.
Literally.
Yeah.
That's a good closure. Hidden in plain sight. Okay. Y'all, it's time to wrap.
Okay.
We had so much fun.
Yeah,
I know
much
it
fun.
was a
It's
blast.
your boy, VA, the nigga with the white wife and the mixed kids.
Oh my God! Don't add them to the don't do that.
Not the mixed
It's
children.
It's your boy Black Curse, the nigga Rasta American.
We want to give a special thanks to our guest Octavia.
Oh, yeah.
Shout yourself again, please.
McFadden Bar
Drinks were
Drinking.
on point.
You can go to my website, www.mcfaddenbartending.com for services, whether it be you need an actual bartender or you want just liquid catering.
Spell McFadden one time. Spell McFadden.
McFadden.
For all the people in the back, right? We want to make sure you got it.
Yes.
Support black businesses, nigga.
We'll link her.
I had a blast.
We'll link her. We'll link her website and her social media
yeah.
tags in the description box. As usual, we want you to follow DGT Podcast. We have an Instagram page also, the Garage Talk Podcast. Subscribe, follow, like, comment, share, all the things. We're gonna keep the content coming. Just tell us what you want to see. All right. Cheers.
Cheers.
Here. Clink, 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 clink,
Thank you
clink,
to our
clink, clink,
guests.
clink, clink,
From a distance.
clink. All right.